expect social revolution soon. Second Republic politician Alhaji BALARABE MUSA has said that the country will continue to fail as long as it remains under the leadership of either of the All Progressives Congress (APC) and the People's Democratic Party (PDP). The elder statesman made this disclosure in an exclusive interview with Sunday Tribune during the week. The APC is in power, according to him, now in Kogi and Bayelsa. It would have been the same thing if it lost to its main contender. There wouldn't have been any difference if it were to be the PDP. He said, I think part of the solutions to the lingering mess that exists in the country is to search for a third force outside of both PDP and APC, which is more progressive in reality and not in nominal sense. When the suffering is beyond the endurance of the masses, then there will be social revolution. Unless this is done, there will be serious problem in Nigeria. This is because there is no way that Nigeria can survive with political parties like PDP and APC. No, it is not possible, he said. So guys, that is what the elder statesman BALARABE MUSA has said, the Second Republic politician, saying that with what we have currently, that things are not going to be better. You know, people have been saying it and are of the opinion that whether you talk of PDP or you talk about APC, they are same, and we have seen it over and over again. Just what happened in Bayelsa, that the power has gone to the APC. You can see the number of people that defected from PDP to APC. It has been like that. Even when this government, this APC came on board in 2015, you could see mass defection. You could see mass defection from PDP to APC. Now, the likes of Akpabio, the likes of LG Zokalu, many of them like that, even at state level or at the federal level, even when you talk about Lagos State, you saw this man in Lagos State, is it Ajilewe? It's not Ajilewe. I try to forget his name. Sheyi Ogunlewe, yes. Whether Ogunlewe, but that's his surname. No one would have thought that this man who has been PDP a chieftain right from time immemorial, all of a sudden we just switch, and now he started singing the praises of a. In fact, it's really funny. Start singing the praises of the people he has been condemning. So how do you expect the country to move forward? How do you expect people to move forward? But based on what this elder statesman said, Alhaji, it's not Alhaji, Musa BALARABE, that we need a third force. Whether you bring a third force, these people will still move in their numbers back to the third force. So what are we talking about? I think it's beyond that. You know, I tend to believe or tend to agree with people who are always saying we need to restructure our minds as well. Of course, before you can restructure your mind, something must have come in place. People who are there, up there, must have done the needful. You know, when you talk about the masses that they need to obey or they need to act in a certain way, something must have happened. People who are leading must have done their part, must live an exemplary life. You cannot be doing something different and you expect people under you to behave well where you are not behaving well, because everybody will be taking cue. They will be taking things that you are doing, taking example, copying what you are doing, and it will be so difficult for you to say no. Why would you do this? Why would you not do this? Because you are not living an exemplary life. Just like when we have a family, the parents are not doing the right thing. You are lying and you are telling the children not to lie, and they always see you that you tell lies at will. So it's not going to happen. They are just going to take to your footsteps because you can't even correct them. That is what is happening in this country, whether PDP or APC. We don't even know how it's going to happen, because even with the third force, if you have third force, the same people will go there and they will tell you they have right to move to any party of their choice. I think that is how it's being laid down in the Constitution. Everybody is free to move to whatever they want to do or wherever they want to go. I think in my opinion, it is the masses that should be able to change the narratives, because the number of the masses that we have are more than the people who are leading us. But the unfortunate thing is there that they have been able to weaponize a poverty. And just like he said, when the suffering becomes, goes overboard, that maybe people will be able to reason. That time there will be social revolution at that time. But because they've been able to weaponize, they've been able to weaken the masses, and the masses always tend towards what they think, towards the lies they are being told all the time. So I think that's one of the problems, because at the end of the day, you still see people will still come back again. They've not learned from people who did not even vote for, who they voted for and did not do anything, coming back again to tell them lies, and they will fall in for those lies. And God help you, you have people who have not been able to eat very well. You just give them peanuts, they will accept it. And one thing is that people who are not really knowledgeable, they are the most, the number of them are always coming out to vote. They are the people who are always, coming to vote on the day of election. And they don't even know the nitty-gritty and the damage that these people, these politicians have done to them. And they will tell them all manner of lies, and most of them just believe in temporary enjoyment. They don't even think through. They don't even know what is happening. Somebody who has not been following the trend of the politics, what the politicians have been doing, how do you expect that person to be able to assess the person who is coming to him, the politician who is coming to him, that, oh, I want you to vote for me? Because if you have known what the person has done before, and be able to weigh the good things he has done, what he has been able to bring to the table, the narratives he has changed, even when he has been elected for the first time, you'll be able to say, no, I can't continue with it. But because you don't even know what has been happening, a lot of people don't even know what politics is all about in Nigeria. So the time of election, they will come with all this, their jamboree, they will form rally, all manner of things, they will bring musicians, and everybody will be dancing, they will share all those souvenirs, and that will end it. Say, oh, this person is going to be good. But they don't know that the policies the government has been taking in one way or the other has been affecting them negatively or positively. They don't even know. They will just believe that it is, maybe they are not even hardworking enough. I used to be in that school of thought that the suffering in this country has not gotten to the level. When it gets to that level that everybody is affected, we will have a united voice. But at some point, I began to change my mind that, in as much that we always have sycophants, in as much we always have sycophants, and the level of poverty is as high as any other thing, that narratives might not, it will change. That, because at some point you will have some people who are living in plenty with these bad leaders, and in as much those ones are there, most of the time they will be influenced. And in as much there's poverty in the land, people will be influenced, they will easily be influenced. That is what I have come to realize, that when people say Nigeria is really complicated, yes, to an extent. But if people who are really there, who we have chosen to be the leaders, who people have chosen to be the leaders, or by virtue of whether by error or by omission, if they are there to do the right thing, you will see that everything will follow suit. People will follow suit. But because most of them, majority of them, are not interested in the national progress, they are interested in the progress of their pocket, personal progress, greed. And that is why we are not moving forward. Because in as much as these people are there, whether they are in APC or they are in PDP, definitely things cannot move forward. Even if you talk about the third force, you will see these people in their numbers. They will flow back to that third force. And they will, before you know it again, they will pollute that third force. Is it not the same people? Is it not the same upbringing? The third force, are they going to come out from outside Nigeria? Are they not, those people, have they not been, growing? Have they not part of Nigeria that they will not even follow the same thing? And that's why we always say people who are always doing the wrong thing, setting bad example. When other people come in, they will do more than that. And they will be referring that when such things happen, what did you guys do? So until, in my opinion, until the masses come together, they will be able to change the narratives. Because at the end of the day, the politicians will be telling them, oh, you want to go and vote for somebody who does not have structure. That is what they used to defeat the new people coming in. In these last general elections, we saw a lot of new people coming in. But people will say, oh, go and start from a local government chairman. What do you know? What have you learned in politics? They don't have structure all over the country. And like I said, when most people don't even know about policies, they don't even know what individuals who have come to seek their hands in for vote. If you don't know much about them, you only know, oh, the two parties. If you are not in PDP, you are in APC. If you are not in APC, those are the two parties that majority of Nigerians know. And even knowing them, not knowing what they have been doing, because after election, it ends there. Nobody tries to see, okay, you have been put there, let us be watching you, taking step by step. It is just few people that you see that are always opposing to the government or to the ruling party at that particular time. Majority of people who voted come out to vote. They don't even know what is happening. So the only two major parties they know are the APC and PDP. So how do you want them to judge correctly when election time comes? They will tell them all manner of lies, and the ones who always know the truth, unfortunately, those ones will not come out to vote, and they will not even come out to even educate those ones who are not even aware of most things. And that's where the problem lies. So whether third force or no third force, these particular people, they will still rush back there. Like I said, I used to believe that, oh, when the suffering gets to a very to get to the peak, whether people, their language will change. But in as much we continue to have psychophants that will always tend towards the government that is not doing well, it's not going to happen. See what is happening now. The country is divided. You can imagine some people coming out against Falana. Oh, the Falana should leave DSS alone. We should do this and leave this alone. And even the ones that even know the truth, because they are part of the government, they are psychophants, they will not say the truth. They will say, oh, forget it. Why is this? Why is that? So guys, that is my opinion concerning what Balarabe Musa has said. I don't know if you have a different view from what he has said. He said, according to what he said, that expect social revolution soon. And there's something he quoted. Yeah, he said, when the suffering is beyond the endurance of the masses, then there will be social revolution. Unless this is done, there will be serious problem in Nigeria. What problem can be more than what we are having now? Most especially when you go to the, look at the northern part of the country. They are the, most affected. And you have never seen them coming out, even with their number, with their population. You have never seen them coming out to say, no, we don't want this, protesting. They don't do that. So what could be more than that kind of suffering? Poverty, illiteracy, diseases, all manner of things. Say, name it. Insecurity is embedded in those areas. And yes, those people don't even know it is not even good for them. When you talk of poverty, they don't even know. They are supposed to be the one that will be coming out and say, no, we don't want this. Because of tribalism, because of a lot of sentiment, they don't even come out. So what suffering can be more than what they are experiencing now, that they are not even perturbed? They are supposed to be coming out in their number, protesting against, any government who has made them or that region, to be going backward. What could be more than that? And that's why I just, like, in my opinion, that it goes beyond that. It is only until the people themselves realize that this suffering is too much, then when we have a united force, before we can make a headway. But that is my opinion, though. But I would like to hear from you what you think about what the elder statesman Balarabe Musa said. Yes, it's Alhaji Balarabe Musa. Leave your comments below. Thank you very much. Bye.